It all begins in the heart of the American Midwest, where the journey of corn oil starts. Only the highest grade yellow dent corn is selected for industrial oil extraction. Efficiency is key as thousands of bushels are harvested every hour. Consistent moisture levels ensure the corn remains stable during the upcoming extraction process. Timing the harvest perfectly prevents the natural oils from degrading in the heat. These trucks are the vital link between the fertile fields and the processing facility. Securing the load protects the raw material from debris and moisture during transit. With the harvest complete, the raw corn is ready for its industrial transformation. Mile after mile, the supply chain moves toward the facility where the real work begins. Arrival at the plant marks the end of the harvest and the start of the extraction. Precise weight measurements at the gate ensure the inventory is tracked with total accuracy. The unloading bay is the gateway to the factory's massive internal circulatory system. Gravity does the heavy lifting as the raw corn is fed into the underground collection pits. High-capacity conveyors move thousands of pounds of corn every minute toward the storage silos. Vertical transport systems maximize factory space, lifting the raw material for gravity-fed processing. Sophisticated routing systems direct the corn to the appropriate storage or cleaning zones. Controlled storage environments prevent spoilage and maintain the corn's oil-rich germ. Human oversight remains critical to ensure the automated systems are operating within strict safety limits. Continuous flow is essential to keep the refinery running 24 hours a day. Now inside the main facility, the corn is ready for the first stage of physical refinement. This massive industrial complex is designed for a single purpose: high-efficiency oil extraction. Strict security and hygiene protocols begin the moment a team member enters the facility. Safety is the foundation of American manufacturing, with every worker equipped for a high-hazard environment. Inside, a complex network of steam and grain lines keeps the factory's heart beating. Logistical precision ensures that every part of the facility is maintained without stopping production. Computerized monitoring systems allow for millisecond adjustments to the extraction variables. Specific zones are pressurized to maintain the strict environmental conditions required for food-grade oil. Constant cleaning prevents the buildup of organic dust, ensuring a safe and sterile workspace. Every grain must pass through rigorous screening before it enters the core processing units. Removing impurities is the first step in ensuring the purity of the final oil product. High-frequency vibration acts as the first physical filter, separating the corn from field debris. Precision air currents remove organic dust and lighter particles that could affect the oil's quality. Advanced gravity separation ensures that no stones or heavy minerals enter the grinding machinery. Manual spot checks complement the automated sensors to maintain a consistent standard of raw material. Optical sensors scan thousands of kernels per second, rejecting any that don't meet the color profile. Thorough washing removes any remaining surface impurities before the corn enters the softening phase. Controlled transport ensures the grain remains hydrated as it moves to the core of the refinery. Steeping for 30 to 40 hours is the secret to releasing the oil-rich germ from the kernel. Precise temperature control is vital to activate the enzymes that break down the corn's structure. Once softened, the corn is ready to be stripped of its components in the main processing stage. The goal here is not to crush, but to gently tear the kernel, freeing the oil-rich germ from the fiber. Centrifugal force is the primary tool used to isolate the germ, which contains 80% of the corn's oil. This concentrated germ is the liquid gold of the plant, now separated from the rest of the corn. Removing water is a critical step before the germ can be mechanically pressed for its oil. Heat and motion work together to prepare the germ for the intense pressure of the oil expellers. Precise conditioning ensures maximum oil yield by reducing the viscosity of the fats inside the germ. Mechanical pressing is the first stage of extraction, forcing the crude oil out of the cell walls. Every drop is squeezed out, leaving behind a nutrient-rich byproduct used for animal feed. Crude corn oil is far from ready. It must now undergo a high-tech transformation to become pure. First, the crude oil must be stripped of natural gums that would cause cloudiness and spoilage. Centrifugal force acts as a molecular filter, separating the pure oil from the unwanted organic residue. Neutralizing the acidity is the critical step that ensures the oil has a long shelf life and high smoke point. Constant visual monitoring ensures the chemical balance is perfect before moving to the bleaching stage. Natural clays are used to absorb impurities, stripping away the dark pigments to reach that signature golden color. High-pressure filtration leaves the oil crystal clear, removing every trace of the bleaching agent. Chilling the oil ensures it remains perfectly clear even when stored in a consumer's refrigerator. This high-temperature vacuum process removes any corn-like odors, resulting in a neutral, versatile oil. Managing extreme heat and vacuum levels is the most energy-intensive part of the transformation.
Temperature holding steady at 232 degrees.
The transformation is complete. The raw corn germ has become ultra-pure, food-grade corn oil. High-tech automation takes over, ensuring that every liter of oil is handled with robotic precision. Real-time data processing allows the factory to track production metrics with zero margin for error. Artificial intelligence now optimizes energy consumption, reducing the carbon footprint of the extraction process.
System optimized, efficiency up 15%.
Pneumatic logic systems manage the complex routing of the final product with lightning speed. Contamination-free sampling is automated to ensure the oil's purity is never compromised by human contact. Driverless logistics keep the facility's consumables replenished without interrupting the flow of production. The entire refinery is a digital twin, allowing operators to visualize every gallon as it moves through the system. Predictive maintenance technology identifies potential issues before they can cause a system shutdown. Self-cleaning systems maintain the highest food safety standards between different batches of oil. With the automation phase complete, the oil is ready for its final journey into consumer packaging. Precision begins with clarity, as the oil passes through one final check before entering the bottles. High-speed rotary fillers allow the factory to package thousands of units every single hour. Precise volumetric filling ensures that every consumer gets the exact amount of product promised. Automated capping machines apply the perfect amount of torque to ensure a leak-proof seal. Safety is paramount, and induction sealing provides a tamper-evident barrier for the consumer. Branding and traceability are applied in a fraction of a second as the line continues its relentless pace. Even with total automation, the human eye remains the ultimate judge of quality on the finishing line. Organizing the flow is essential for the transition from individual bottles to bulk packaging. Protective packaging ensures that the oil arrives at the grocery store in pristine condition. The finished cases now move to the final staging area, but not before a final round of scientific testing. The final product must pass through a gauntlet of scientific tests to ensure it meets the highest American standards. Chromatography ensures the oil's nutritional profile is consistent and free from any cross-contamination. A high smoke point is the hallmark of well-refined corn oil, making it ideal for high-heat cooking. Purity is measured in light, ensuring every bottle has the same brilliant golden glow. Even with advanced machines, the human palate remains a vital check for off flavors or odors. We simulate the toughest road conditions to ensure the packaging survives the journey to the store. Every single case is verified for structural integrity before it is allowed to leave the building. Full traceability means we can track every bottle back to the specific cornfield it came from. All metrics are green, moisture is 14.2%, oil content 3.2%.
Confirmed.
Only when every metric is met does the batch receive the final green light for shipping. With quality assured, the product enters the final stage, global distribution. In the packaging area, boxes are sealed and labeled for protection. Forklifts move pallets to high racks. Optums are secured for transport. Finally, goods are dispatched from the loading bays. In the massive dispatch hall, automation ensures that every pallet is built for maximum stability. Industrial strength wrapping protects the product from shifting during thousands of miles of transit. Every pallet is now a data point in a global supply chain, ready for real-time tracking. Huge inventory reserves allow the factory to meet the constant demand of international markets. As the sun rises, the logistics team prepares for the final stage of the corn's journey.
Back it in!
Precision docking is the final physical link between the factory and the consumer. Locked and verified, the product is now officially ready for the open road.
And this is how modern factories produce corn oil from start to finish.
From American fields to your kitchen table, industrial excellence in every drop. Subscribe for more real factory breakdowns.